Alright, so Arkansas Traveler. In the last video I did, we went over Arkansas Traveler, and it had the bare melody of the tune, and we worked it out and we played the song a little more basic. In this video, we're going to learn, flesh it out even more. We're going to add more melody to it, get some drop thumbs and pull-offs going on. It's a great tune to learn. So in the last video we talked about form and how this song is an A-B song. It has an A part and a B part. And then we even talked about breaking it into smaller sections. So if we just looked at the A part of the tune, it was call, response, call, and then a different response. We were talking about how tunes have call and responses. So we're going to talk about that more in this video. Basically the same thing. I'll break down the first section of the A part, which is the call. Then I'll break down the response for you. Then we'll play the same call part again with a different response after it. So if you remember it in this way, remember to hold on to that first call that I'm about to teach you, because we're going to play it again and there's no point in learning it twice in a row. So just remember it and we'll throw it in. Alright, so let's go over the A part of Arkansas Traveler. I'll play it for you. So the first line is the call of the song, which goes, so we're going to start off with a hammer-on the 2nd string, 4th fret. Followed with some drop thumb. We're going to hit the 1st string open, followed by the 2nd string open with your thumb. So it's going to be hammer-on, 1st, 2nd, again, hammer-on the 2nd string, 4th fret, 1st, 2nd. Now we're going to make this 4 chord. It's your F chord. It's 3rd string, 2nd fret, 1st string, 3rd fret. And you're going to hit the 3rd string, followed with the strum top. Now you're going to make your 1 chord, your C chord, and hit your 3rd string, followed by a strum top. 2nd string, followed by a strum top. So it's that's the first line, your call. Now for the response, which I'll play for you now. So we're going to start with a 5 chord, your G chord, 2nd string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret. And you're going to hit your 1st string and followed with a strum top. Put down your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, hit the 1st string and strum top. So what we have is, now we're going to do a hammer-on the 1st string, 2nd fret, followed with 1st, 2nd, 1st string and 2nd string open. 1st, 2nd, pull off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, strum top. So it's that phrase is, so it's hammer on the 1st string, 2nd fret, 1st, 2nd open, pull off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, strum top. So remember that response was make your 5 chord, then so here's the call with the response. 1 and 2 and response. Again. 1, 2. Alright, so we had our call and response. So now we're going to play the same call followed with a different response. I'll play that for you right now. So the call, which we know, we're going to repeat it. Now for the new response that we haven't yet learned. So you're going to start off on your 1 chord, your C chord, and you're going to hit the 2nd string followed with the strum top. And then you're going to do a pull off on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, followed by a strum top on the 4th string, 4th fret. So it's 2nd, pull off, strum top. Again, 2nd string, strum top, pull off on the 3rd string, strum top. Remember, we're strumming on the 4th string, 4th fret. Now for a little drop thumb, we're going to keep this finger down on the 4th string, 4th fret, and we're going to hit the 3rd string followed by the thumb hitting the 4th string. So it's, and then you're going to move down to the 4th string, 2nd fret, and strum top. So it's 4th string open. So that line is. So that full response is. Again, 2nd strum, pull off, 4th string, 4th fret. So a little drop thumb on the 3rd string and 4th string. Put your finger here for the strum. Alright, so I'll play it full speed. Alright, now to go over the B part of Arkansas Traveler. Remember, we're going to break this into 4 parts. Call, response, then we're going to play the same call with a new response. I'll play that for you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now we're going to work on the call. I'll play it for you. The first 4 beats of that are, and I'll break that down for you right now. Put your finger on the 1st string, 5th fret, hit the 1st string. Put your finger now on the 1st string, 2nd fret. Do a strum top. Now 1st finger, 2nd, 3rd fret, sorry about that. 1st finger, 3rd fret, hit the 1st string. Now strum open. So that full line is. Now first finger, second fret, hit the first string followed with the strum top. First string open, followed with the strum top. So the full. When I get to here, sometimes when I get the strum, I like to just hit the fourth, third, and second string. You can strum all the way across and get all of the strings, but that's just what I do because I'm trying to accentuate the second string, which is the melody. That part. So if you listen for that part, I strum and I don't hit the first string. I'm just accentuating those three strings. All right, so that's the call. Now for the response. All right, so you're going to start with a 1 chord, your C chord. First finger, second fret. And you're going to hit the second string followed with the strum top. Now play your first string open. And you're going to put your finger down for the strum on the first string, third fret. So we have. Again, I'll play that for you. The next 4 beats. And you're going to put your finger on the first string, second fret. That's your 1 chord, C chord. And you're going to hit the first string, followed with the strum top. Then first string open, followed by a strum top. So it's. You can make a 5 chord for that last strum. So you could go. Or you could just strum open, whichever way you want to do it. If you want to make that 5 chord, it's second string, second fret, fourth string, second fret. So it'd be. So let me play that full response for you. Alright, so let me put both those together, the call and the response. So now we're going to play the next call and response. So we're going to have the same call with a different response. So I'm sure you already know the call, which is. The response, which is different. Is that response that is different actually comes from our A section, which you've already learned. It's the end response for our A part. Now we're on the B part. So it's you probably already remember it. So that's super convenient. You have the whole song. So the A part, which you already know. The last call, which you already know, followed with the response, which you already know from the A part. But I'll go over that response because it might not be fresh anymore for you. Here we go. Put your finger on the first string, second fret. Hit your second string, followed with the strum top. And again, I'm trying to just strum those fourth, second string. You can hit that first string if you want, but I try to strum those and accentuate that second string. So it's second strum top, pull off on the third string, second fret. Hit this. So basically, you're going to hit the third string, second fret, pull off, put your finger on the fourth string, fourth fret, and strum top. So we have. Now for a little drop thumb, it's going to be 3rd string and 4th string. So we're going 3rd, 4th, strumming on the 4th string, 2nd fret, 4th string open. So it's. So I'll play you all the B part. I'll play it for you slow now. 1 and 2 Alright, so now that we've played the B section, let's talk about spicing it up a little bit, throwing in some drop thumb. This is a great tune to do that with. You can do it to the core melody or this sort of more melody-driven version of it that I just showed you. So the B part is, as you know. So if we were to throw some drop thumb in, so it's not that bad. It's not hard to do. We'll start off on our 1st string, 5th fret. And we're going to hit 1st string, and the thumb's going to land on the 2nd string. Then we're going to move down to our 1st string, 2nd fret, and hit the 1st string, and the thumb's going to land on the 5th string. So it's. Now we're going to go to our 1st string, 3rd fret, and we're going to hit the 1st string, thumb landing on that 2nd string. 1st string is open, landing the 5th string is, the thumb's going to land on that 5th string, open. So it's 1st top, again, 1st, 2nd, 1st top. Now we're going to put our finger down on the 1st string, 2nd fret. We're going to do one full pattern of 1st, 2nd, 1st top with that, making that C chord, that one chord. From here I just strum. I do make the 5 chord and hit the 1st string, or hit the 1st string open, however way you want to do it. So something else you could do to that line, instead of going 1st string, 2nd string, hit the thumb, 1st top, you could go 1st string, 2nd string with your thumb, and then where we were hitting the 1st string here, you can strum top. So it'd be 1st, 2nd, strum top, 1st, 2nd, strum top, 1st, 2nd, strum top. So and instead of going 1st string, 2nd, 1st, top, 1st, 2nd, 1st, what you're doing is you're going first, second, strum, top, first, second, strum, top. Maybe that's something, if you haven't done it, practice this. Do some alternating strings. First, third, strum, top, first, third, strum, top, first, fourth, strum. If that's new, practice it. So, first, second, strum, top, first, second, strum, top, first, second, strum, top. So that next line is second string, followed with the strum top, and then first string, followed by your second string, hitting your thumb, some drop thumb, open. So it's put your finger down the first string, third fret, strum top. So it's first, second, strum top. Put your finger on the first string, second fret, and do a full rotation of the drop thumb cycle. And then your 5 chord. So it's So that's your call, response. Then you have your same call. And then your response, your final response, which is pretty complicated. So you have also, something else you could do, remember that core basic melody where it was just the downbeat, da da da, it was... You could just drop them on that, or drop them with that strum. You don't have to go do that back and forth thing. You could just do a simple walk down starting from first string, 5th fret. So it'd be first string, thumb, first, top, then you make your next shape on your first string, 3rd fret, first, second, first, top, to your 1 chord, your C chord. Make your 5 chord. So that's something you could do. Something else to that same exact pattern we could do, instead of going, you could put a finger on the first string, 5th fret, second string, 4th fret. So here's a shape for you. Take that shape, move it 2 frets down to strum it. Make your 1 chord. Great. So again, first string, 5th fret, second string, 4th fret. And we're going to go first string, second on your thumb, first, top. Then you can move this down 2 frets. Hit your first string, thumb, first, top. And that's on your first string, 3rd fret, second string, 2nd fret. Now after that, you can go to your 1 chord, your C chord, on your first string, 2nd fret, and hit your first string, followed by thumb on second, first, top. So it's likewise, you can also add that strum in there, so it's first string, second, strum, top, first string, second, strum, top, first, second, strum, top. Alright, so let's learn this tune up the neck. I realize I don't have position markers, so I'll call out the names for you. Sorry about that. this is my main axe that I play. It's the first banjo my dad ever built, and I think it sounds real great, and it's also very sentimental to me, so I still play it. It's a great banjo. But it makes it hard for you guys today. I wish I had one of my banjos that had position markers, but unfortunately I'm in the process of building them, and I've already shipped out the old ones. So we'll play this good old banjo today. So let's start. There's a lot of ways to play this up the neck, so I'll show you my favorite way. First the basic way, and then we'll add on to that. The basic way is so we're going to start off on the first string, 10th fret. You hit the first string with the strum top. First string, 7th fret, hit the first string and strum top. First string, 5th fret, hit the first string and strum top. Now back to the 10th fret, first string, 10th fret, hit the first string and strum top. So I like to use for the first part of this, I like to use my pinky. I hit the first string. When I go to the 7th, I might switch to my first finger or my second finger. It's up to you. So I'll play you what we have so far. It's the call. Now for the response. Put a finger on the first string, 12th fret. Hit the first string and strum top. Now go to the first string, 14th fret, and hit the first string with the strum top. Back to the 12th, hitting the first string, strum top. Now first string, 7th fret, and then strumming on the first string, 5th fret. So it's 7, 5. So it's 12th, 14, 12, 7, 5. I'm using one finger right now. But realistically, when I play, I actually like to do this. I start off on that response. I put my finger on the first string, 12th fret, and second string, 11th fret. And then I like to put my pinky, I like to get it on that 14th fret. And I just leave this second string down on that 11th fret. So it's 12th, 14th, back to the 12th, 7, 5. And the reason I do that is I like to do this, which we'll cover in a bit. So if you're already practicing it, that position will be easier later. So we have the call and response. Now for the same call, and a different response. So it starts on the first string, 10th fret, first string strum top, first string 7th fret, and we're going to hit the first string, strumming on the first string 5th fret. So it's 10, 7, 5, and then here's a classic lick for you. And it's the first string, 2nd fret, and you're going to do a little drop thumb here. It's first string, thumb landing on the 2nd string, first string, open, first string, thumb, 2nd, strum, top. So what we have, to make that a little harder, you could add some drop thumb in. First string, thumb, first, top, to every position that we're doing. So it's first, second, first, top, and I'll just play it for you. So first string, second, first, top, Then you go to your first string 7th fret, and then you go to your 5th fret and do that pattern. Back to your 10th, then to your 12th, then to your 14th. I think you're getting the idea. We'll just go basically going over what we just did, but adding drop thumb in instead of the strum top. So I'm sure you guys can pick that up. So that's a neat way to do it. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you my favorite way to play Arkansas Traveler. I'll play it for you. It's really not too different from what you're already doing from what I've taught you so far. I'm just throwing in one little or two little tricks. Let's start on the first string, 10th fret. And I'm keeping my finger there, but I'm actually hitting the 2nd string. And then I'm pulling off from the 12th fret, first string 12th fret, to the first string 10th fret. So it's that pull off from the 12th to the 10th on the first string. So I hit the 2nd string, pull off, strum, top. Let's do it again. 2nd, pull off, strum, top. Again, strumming and pulling off to that 10th fret. Then I'm going to the first string, 7th fret. So we have now I'm going to the first string 5th fret, and I'm pulling off to the open string. Then I'm going to hit the 2nd string open, followed by the thumb hitting the 5th string. So that's something to practice if it's hard. Just loop it. Pull off. So what we have. Now go back to the first string, 10th fret, and do a strum top. So what we have. You can really get a skip, get a big skip there. I associate that a lot with, I think it's Dan Gillert and also Walt Koken. Both of those guys do a lot of stuff like that and really get a cool skip and kind of get you off guard. It's nice. So try that. Throw that into your song. From there, I do it pretty straightforward, just like you've already learned. Hey, that's something else you can do, the A part. You never know what I'll accidentally do. Mess up. But it can be fun. So you could go same beginning, 2nd, pull off, strum, top. Then when you go to this first string 7th fret, you could do a pull off. Pull off, 2nd, top. Then first string 5th fret, pull off, 2nd, top. Back to your first string, 10th fret. Pull off, 2nd, top. Pull off, 2nd, top. 10th. So you could do that, and instead of you could go. Alright, so you had your call, response, call. Now for your final response. Now for the response. Which, just do it the way I already showed you. It's a great response. Can't beat it.